Welcome to round 2. We're going to go up on the play here. And we are going to keep. The game has a lot of late game, or hand has a lot of late game plays. Hopefully we can draw something to fill the early game. If not, Bathe and Dragon Fire should get us out of most, problems we run up against. Unless he has still deals with the guy that outlasts and then puts a 1/1 into play that I always struggle to beat. Luckily he's a rare. Herald of Anafenza, I believe is the card. Hey, a foil Dismal Backwater. We passed that. Drawing a land, always a good start. Not actually, but we can pretend. Seems like we've been drawing quite a lot of lands in this deck, relative to non-lands. That being said, the deck is not fantastic. I am not Bathing the Dragon firing a Wetland Sandbar. He should feel free to swing in for 2 with it. It would be nice to draw anything that we can play this turn. If not, I might just Bathing the Dragon fire whatever he morphs. I might. I also might not. I'm going to save the Bathe the Dragon Fire and I'm going to whisk away it if he attacks with it. Reason being, Bathe the Dragon Fire I think is better than Whisk Away. Because we also now get to see what the creature is, which is good to know. Efreet Weapon Master. Alright. So he's off white mana right now. If he doesn't play a land, then that's Whisk Away was a beautiful play. If he does, then we're slightly more sad. If he plays another morph, then we're pretty happy. Probably just cutting striking it. Ah, he played the land and it's white. What was this morph? Mystic. Okay. Not a terrible one to hit. Next turn we're going to probably Hordling Outburst and Bathe in the Dragonfire. Hordling Outburst. Pretty good against this Wetland Sandbar. Pretty good. Play your morph. Yes. Play your morph. Haha. He could have like a feat. That'd be unfortunate. So I need the other land this turn, which is unfortunate. But I'll do what I have to do. So I don't want him to flip that up. If we draw an untapped land, that'd be okay. If we don't, then Whirlwind is an okay card. More than happy to trade off a Goblin for a Wetland Sandbar. If he has a trick or something, then congrats. I'll tag in with 2. Keep 1 back for the defense. And then for the sake of mana efficiency, playing the 5 mana spell is better here. Because if I draw another Bathe in Dragonfire or Whisk Away next turn, I would be able to Summit Prowler and play one of those if I find myself in a scenario where I need to. Manifest, okay. Please put it on bottom. Generally, whenever someone's scrying, looking at the top of their deck in general, my favorite thing is to see them put it on bottom, because that means that it's not something good. There we go. Put a card on the bottom. Block. He's holding up a cancel, but I'm not putting him on a main deck cancel. If he has it, congrats. F6. Use your cancel. Oh, thank goodness. Still could have very many removal spells. Murderous Cut. Nope. If it doesn't have an answer for this Atarka, then it should be able to win the game. If he does, then we're hoping to draw into maybe a Hooting Mandrills. Yep. I was actually just thinking to myself, Atarka's a 6/4. I'm pretty sure they did that just so Bathing Dragonfire would kill it. And there we see why. Manifest in, I probably double block with goblins. That's fine. Let's draw Crippling Chill. That's not Crippling Chill, that's another land. F6ing, keeping the land in hand in case we hit the Tormenting Voice. Do some looting with the Jeskai, whatever, 1/2 Prowler that if it deals combat damage, discard or draw a card, then discard a card. There are certainly reasons to keep it in hand. Treasure Cruise would be quite a nice draw. What else do we have in this deck? I like to be able to quick check. Go to the collection. Wild Slash is decent. Ice Feather would be nice. Mystic. Anything evasive. Okay, that's fine. Not good, but if he's using it, at least it's on a 4/3. I can't imagine he attacks here. If he does, I'm happy about it. That's a land. I'm gonna pretend I'm thinking about making a play, then go ahead and pass the turn. So far we've drawn an okay ratio of lands to spells, nothing unheard of. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells to 9 lands. Not good, not terrible. If he attacks in here, I mean, I'm gonna double block if he unmorphs that into something good. Then congrats. But I think he would have done that by now. I can't think of anything that's 6. That's manifested. It could be anything, but if he has it, congrats. He can't Gurmag Angler. You can do a lot of things, but I'm not putting him on any of them. He's thinking, okay, you got me. The most bare Wild Slash. I'm gonna F6. I think this is a very good spell. I don't want to use it and then just attack in for 5 and lose to, or not lose to, but get pretty well hurt by any spells he has in hand. I'm gonna keep it. I'm okay with taking 2. We're gonna whisk away it. I don't think it's anything real. There's a chance we get punched and this was a spell, but if it was a relevant spell, I think he would have put it on top. Yeah, island. So that means he's drawing an island next turn, which we're perfectly happy with. Reward my patience. Reward enough. Yeah. thought it dealt 4. That's how you punt. Don't talk to me. No one saw it. Good draw. No one saw that. Pretend it didn't happen. It was all a myth. That's my inexperience with the format. Done it a few times, but uncommons I'm still not positive on what all of them do. Okay, okay. Give me a good spell. Luckily we have the blood fire to also loot with. We're looting right now. Wow. Luckily not too many lands left in the deck. We've seen 5, 10, 11 out of 18, 7 left out of 18 cards. Not gonna block, I'm putting him on like Awaken the Bear or something like that. We have enough cards that'll block that later in the game that I'm not worried. We'll loot first. Then we'll Tormenting Voice. And we'll swing in with a 5/3. I'm gonna play one of these out for now. Possibly bad with the Jessica Elder in hand, but I don't think it's gonna be attacking too much. Let's draw Treasure Cruise. That's not quite Treasure Cruise, close though. Very close. I can see how Moto gets confused when I say Treasure Cruise. It thinks Forest. I much prefer this popped out. Manifest. Let's Treasure Cruise into Bathe in Dragonfire and some other good things. That's how I would bathe this. Maybe I want it. If it's a Woolly Loxodon, we're in a lot of trouble. We passed at least one. Okay, now I would. Okay. That's unfortunate. So we have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 out of our 18 lands. So there's 2 lands left in the next 11 cards. But unfortunately, like I said, if that's a Woolly Loxodon, we're just in trouble. I'm going to block here and here if he attacks in with everything. Maybe he's respecting that we could have something in hand, given that we have 3 cards in hand. And we've been discarding a lot of lands. that happens to not be the case. But, you know, good. That's what we wanted. This morph's probably going to eat one of them. I'm hoping he trades the sandbar for another. And that way we get to see what the morph is. Ooh, not good. Great card. So I think we still have a Bathing Dragonfire in the deck. And probably some other good draws, hopefully. We will find out shortly, seeing as there's only 6 cards left. If he attacks him with both, I throw a Bloodfire here, Morph here. He's quite low on the clock, given that it's only game 1. So had I played one more land at some point earlier in the game, I'd be able to do this and flip. Unfortunately, I did not do that. Hopefully he's thinking right now that I just made a mistake. Now he does not have enough to awaken the bear and flip up a Woolly Loxodon, so that's nice. Please use a combat trick. Awaken. Become immense. Get there. Right. I have to target it. Get there. Yes, let's use that. Yep, that's fine. This is just gonna get eaten, this is just gonna get eaten. Only those two are gonna go in. Okay. One blocked, one eaten, that's fine. Pretty happy that's just the 0-5. And feeling like we're in okay shape. Attacking in with all these. I think he has something, otherwise he would have outcasted that. Or outlasted. Outcast. Hey. Then we're gonna play this for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. We'll pay for 2. Oh, oops, I should have paid for 2. Well, that's enough to cast the next one for free anyways. Playing around Arrow Storm at this point. If he has double Arrow Storm, then congrats. Looks like he might have it. No, okay. Still might have it, but now he can't cast it. Just concede, please. Although he's not technically dead next turn. Oh, if I attack with everything, he's dead next turn. Yeah, okay. Good. Sideboard. His deck was kind of a big-ish teamer deck like ours is. I think I want Barrage for those stalled out boards. And what we're going to take out is... I like most of these cards. Valley Dasher. Get out. Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom real quickly, then I'll be right back. Back in business, and before we hit submit deck, thought I would share a fun observation I have made in between rounds. It's probably, it might be widely known, I don't know. See this guy in Fun Night? This guy's one of the musicians in Fun. He's this guy. They're the same. They're the same person. I was listening to Fueled by Raymond, going through some of the songs. Had to listen some nights because it's a fantastic song. Some may disagree, but to each their own. And I was like, hey, I know that face. That's that face. And now we can submit our deck. Let's be on a mulligan. Fantastic. Mulligan. Wow. I think I'm gonna keep, but Jesus. This is a very bad hand. Desperately need a blue source. Even more desperately need a blue source. Just tri-land. Just give me the tri-land. Call it good. Bingo. If we didn't draw that land there, we would have been in a good bit of trouble. Turn before would have been great. I would have played the Avian turn 2, no questions asked, swinging for 2 each turn. Speaking of swinging for 2 each turn, I'm just gonna play this. I'm willing to start doing this race. Cunning Strike will do well against it later. Next turn I'm thinking play the Avian face down. But I'm really not sure. Could very easily be the wrong play. Not the wrong play anymore. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that. Next turn I'll get to play Cunning Strike, most likely. Or even just playing the Avian face up. I expect to Cunning Strike this next turn. You got me. If he plays a morph, I might hit that because the Weapon Master could be a problem for us, but not very much. I guess we do have Whisk Away in hand. Singing Bell Strike, okay. Don't have a follow-up, but follow-up's probably the morph, actually. He should have done that pre-combat prowess, but I've made that mistake many a time before. So now what I'm hoping for next turn is an untapped land so that I can play the Avian face down most likely. Four, okay. So maybe Swine is the play next turn. Swine hold up Whisk Away, fine by me. I'm gonna put it in front of the 4/4. If he flips it up, Whisk Away. I expect him to flip up this maybe? No, he probably want to flip this up for that. Because I don't think that gives first strike, it just gives +3/+0 if I recall. Maybe I should have held up double blue to feign cancel. There's certainly a chance that would have been the correct play. Also, I am considering the ability to play this face down, return this to my hand, and then cast it again, but I don't think that's the right play. Not even going to take out the Prowler. Interesting. Here's to hoping that's not helping him. Mountain. Good. It's not helping him. I'm going to play it for now because we have a 7-mana spell. Any other ones I'm probably keep in hand. I'm going to block here. Hope he flips the Weapon Master that I think this is. Oh, Mystic. Yep, that's fine. Could have done it in combat, but I don't think it matters too much. Playing this and getting rid of that for sure. Not letting him untap and get anything, I'm just going to take it out. Glacial Stalker, wow, so he still has the other one. Yep, that's fine. I can actually win this race by turning this up. Ooh, I can't cruise yet for free. If he had any cards in hand, I wouldn't do this pre-combat, but he doesn't have any cards in hand, so I'm fine with this. Whisk Awaying this if he attacks in with it. Sticking with our tempo deck feel. Discard a forest. So it cost me 3 to cast this. I'm 1 short of also flipping this. This puts him at lethal next turn combined with the barrage. Yep, alright, perfect. So, round 2 went well, played against the mirror kind of dirtily teamer deck. Thanks for tuning in. I'll pause the video. See you guys in round 3. Link to round 3 should be bottom right.